in Nashville and you see the Village Bar, stop and see if Charlie's there. Tell him who you are, and listen to his wisdom, and listen to his stories, and listen to his hopes and dreams, his downfalls and his glories. Da 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 da.
All right, welcome to Villager People, guys, and today is a special episode featuring our chess club. And today's co-host with me is Jesse Nordstrom, or JP, or High Fashion, according to Jesse Baker.
Good morning.
Or fucking Jesse Baker.
No. Not to be confused with the Jesse Baker.
So have you talked to him lately?
Not lately.
Yeah, he hit me up. He did us a big favor and did some shout-outs for the show.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Nice. No, I love Jesse Baker.
All right, so we'll get over here. Okay, so Frank Merlock is the president of our chess club.
That's me.
All right, Alexandra Burelbach is the, I don't know, I guess just for a joke's sake, first lady of chess club. And Cam Bortz, how you say your last name?
Bortz.
Okay, good. The because he looks like a Blues Brother today, we'll call him the Secret Service agent of chess club.
Sunglasses on.
Mr. President?
Yeah.
So Cam also does editing for the show. So he actually showed up today and did some adjustments to our cameras. So guys, what's new? I mean, we'll start with Frank. How was your morning?
It was good. For the record, if you want a little insight on this show, I have a dog bowl of beer and it's 10:15 a.m. So
that's right.
I'm having a wonderful breakfast.
Good morning.
Cheers to that. So I'm having a great morning. Got here and drinking, so no complaints from me. So
how was your morning, Alexandra?
Well, it was similar to Frank's morning because we live together. But
an insider. Villager
long?
People insider.
How long you guys live together?
a year.
A year.
Plus,
Give it up for him. Come on.
Thank you.
I did not know that. That is news to me. That's great.
Yeah.
We live in a room with. We live
One room.
in a room.
It's early.
We live in a room together, but we live in a
Very
house
good.
with 3 other roommates. So it's a hoot and a holler.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a compound essentially. So
What part of town?
east.
The east side. Yeah.
Kind of by right between Shelby and 5 Points. It's like nice. You can get on a bike and get to both.
So what's the closest thing
What's
you
the
can go
address
to?
specifically?
No. Oh yeah. Let's get into this. Anyway, I'm embarrassed now. I'll go to Cam. All right, Cam. How was your morning?
Excellent. I stayed up till 4.
Ooh.
You are a late bird. Like I can hit up Cam.
Cam has a
for
baby.
edits
Yeah.
like all the time.
Yeah.
Anytime you text me, I will text back within 5 minutes, usually.
Wait, but isn't this
I can't
because
confirm.
baby now?
Yeah,
Okay.
mainly. I'm
Congrats
I'm
on
usually
baby. Clap for baby? Clap for baby.
Hi,
Yeah.
Council. Council, nice to see you again. I'm your father. I usually stay up till like 3, 4 a.m. anyway because I'm a night owl. It's very hard for me to sleep, but yeah, I will usually watch him from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. And then I slept for a little bit. I was dog sitting, had to take care of some dogs, rushed over here. Now we're here clocking in as Secret Service for Frank and Alexandra.
Now, you said night owl, and forgive me, but I think you said late bird. I think that's what you said. And I go, that is
early
just
bird?
the most
Yes.
general
Late bird,
way
yeah.
of saying it. I'm a night owl. No, I'm a late
bird.
Do not define me as one style of bird. I got it.
Yeah.
So what time? So is it always up in the air? Or is there a time you normally get to bed still?
I'll usually, me and my wife, we switch off. She'll sleep 8 p.m. to 4 a.m., and then I'll wake her up. And then our baby will usually start fussing at 4 a.m., like on the dot. It's clockwork.
I love it. I got to meet his family without even like knowing it. Like the first meeting me and Cam had, he like rolled in with the wife and the baby stroller, and I was like, cool.
Oh, yeah. You know, when life changes like that, you got to
Bring him.
lock in and hustle.
Well,
Yeah.
no, the way
You know?
the way he would talk to me about it, he sounded like he already had a kid before. Like I was like, it sounded like I'm honest. I thought he was like kid number 2 or 3, and he was just like, "Oh, it's the first one," and I was just like, "Wow, you kind of."
He's locked in.
First one I know about.
He's like,
Yeah. Well, anyway, anybody else got any hot goss on that?
Clap for that. Clap for the unknown child.
That's
Only
right.
one known child. One known child. Very good.
Hey, big shout out to Ian who set up all the audio as well.
Yes,
Yes.
Thank you
Boltz.
very much. Clap for that, please.
Yes, Ian. Very nice.
Okay, so the general first question, that was a new first question, but the general follow-up for that will just be, how did you guys come to know the bar? And actually, this story, I think, starts with Cam.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I say this one?
Yeah.
Then Frank can kind of chime in. So what happened was you held I don't know if you still do it, it was like on a Tuesday or a Sunday, someday, where you have musicians come, they play here. And I was playing with a friend of mine, I was playing piano, and in between our set, I went to the bathroom, and in front of the toilet was a sign that said Chess Club Wednesdays at 7.
That's right. You saw it while you were peeing.
Yeah,
I thought you were
Yeah.
going to say you two met in the bathroom. If you've been in the bathroom at the Villager.
All right.
Woo.
Hey, I
it's
did
like
open the
this.
door once, and Frank and Cam were in the bathroom.
Oh,
but
my
no.
God.
Hey, you said you weren't going to say that. But I saw that, and this was around the time me and Frank had first started hanging out because we got introduced through a mutual friend. We both played chess.
Yeah, because didn't he helped you with your record, right?
Yeah, so I mean, Cameron and I go way back with records and stuff. But our first introduction, if I recall correctly, was a chess game.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Frank absolutely obliterated me.
Dude, the first chess game I played with Frank, it was like, I was like, dude, let's do it. Just because I don't know why.
All the people I had played with before were like, I was crushing them. And so I was like, oh, Frank, it's going to be so easy. Like,
He
come
beat
on.
me in 2 moves. I
Yeah,
was
no,
just
literally,
like, and I'm a
literally.
novice, don't get me wrong, but I was like, okay, this guy's legit.
It was more than
Yeah,
that. There was like
we
6.
we started to play, and I could tell by the way he was hovering
Humble.
over the pieces that I was like, oh, I'm done for. He was like, you could see, like, you know, the meme of the calculations going across the screen. It was like that.
Yeah.
But it was so quick.
Like
He
the
was just
question
doing-
mark meme, I love that one.
Yeah,
I was
100%,
like-
100%. But to conclude that story, we had met through chess, and I saw this, and I texted him. I was like, hey, like, there's this chess club. We were trying to find something, and we showed up here. We showed up at 7, and there was nobody here.
And funny enough, because if you come to the Villager Chess Club, see that on Wednesdays, we're in the front. And so for whatever reason, it was in the back corner. I do remember this.
Yeah.
You know, it was in the back corner here, and quite literally, it was 7:15.
Yeah.
And we looked at each other like, well,
Are we
we
gonna
were
leave,
we were
or-
lied to. Yeah.
Yeah,
we were
we were-
going to dip. And sure enough, I think Josh.
It was like 7:25. Josh shows up, and then all of a sudden, within 5 minutes, there's like 10 people here.
Yeah, and so we're like, oh, glad we didn't.
Yeah,
leave.
so what's the? Yeah, so I'll have to get into the we'll go over the whole like fundamental format of that in a second. But Alexandra, how were you? So how did you get to know the bar?
Well, I got to know the bar through chess club before these two. By the way,
OG.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I did. That makes sense. I didn't really just necessarily know that, but that's that's intuitive. Yeah.
yeah. So let's see. I think it was. Oh, I know what happened. So I had just turned 24, and my sister had ruined my birthday.
Go on, come on,
She
come on,
didn't
go
really-
come on,
Which one?
come on.
Which
You
one?
can't
Which
say
one?
that. You
Name
can't
her.
say that. You can't say that and not go into it. Come
And
on.
how?
My older sister had ruined my birthday because she was my only friend at the time, and we lived together. And
I'm seeing a theme in your life. You're living with people. It's very nice.
Yeah, was it a one bedroom?
no, it was a 2-bedroom.
with the sisters, that's crazy.
The bunk beds, like.
Yeah, so
Hey, I did that.
Still do that. I gotta,
Yeah, it's like-
gotta imagine.
Were
that
you
you're
a
still
bottom
doing
bunk or top bunk guy?
I think I actually have a problem because of growing up that way
Very
with
personal
having
question.
my own space. I really do. I think I do. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
So it had recently been my birthday, and my sister and I lived together. We had some plans to like hang out and eat cheese in our apartment together.
Was there wine?
I mean, we're from Wisconsin, but also it was a charcuterie thing, so
Oh,
more
I see.
sophisticated, you know. And she like bailed or something because she was stressed about something like that.
A better charcuterie came along.
Yeah.
Listen, these meats and cheeses are
A
pretty good,
2-bedroom
but
house.
Let me show
I'm
you
going
one
across
really.
town for some other meats and cheeses.
But I mean, for the record,
She was with my best friend eating cheese on my birthday.
she did make it up to me later because I think my birthday was only on a Tuesday or something. But after that, I thought, man, I really need to make some friends in this city.
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I don't know a whole lot of people, and my sister's the only person I know to hang out with on my birthday. I gotta get out, do something. And I had been playing a lot of chess online with some coworkers. This was still pandemic time, so I didn't see any of my coworkers in person, so that's what we were doing. And I thought, oh, well, maybe I can find some place where people are playing chess around here. So I went online, and Josh Harrison, who was running the club at the time.
Where did you find it?
He had posted on chess.com in
that's
like
the key
a
is
Nashville
chess.com.
chess thing.
I need to keep that a wraps if anyone asks me. Yeah.
And it was a really small post that said like, hey, if anyone is in Nashville and they want to play chess, I've got a group of friends and we play at this bar. And I looked it up, and the bar was pretty much down the street from me. I used to live in this neighborhood. So then I came, and I was feeling a little shy. I saw like 4 nerds up at the front playing chess, and I went up to them and I was like,
a stinky
hey,
beacon of hope.
Is this chess club? Can I play?
And this is, and Wesley had already left town by that point, right? Yeah, because he was the first person I got to run it. I don't know if you guys have.
We have never met Wesley. He's kind of like a
super charismatic, kind of like Frank. Yeah,
he's like a god in our heads. Like we just, we don't know by name only. And I heard he was amazing.
Is that how chess club opens every week? Do you guys do a little moment to him? We think of you as we speak your name.
That's why we start at 8 o'clock. We hold a moment of silence.
Vigil from 7 to 8.
He sauntered in with some. He's an engineer, and he sauntered in with some friends a few months back. Like I think he's living in Knoxville. He's from there, I think. And they just came in, and like I was like, holy cow, I haven't seen you in like 4 years. You know, it's like it's like just your beer's on me. Like you made me enough money. You set up something extremely unique to the bar. But yeah, so you came here, you saw the people in the front.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and then I started coming pretty much every week, and I've seen the club grow a lot since like the first 4 nerds in the front of the bar. So.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes, it has.
I wasn't.
Stop coming. We're sick of y'all. There's too many of y'all.
It's incredible how it grew from like 4 people to now every Wednesday it's between like 20 and 30.
Have you seen,
it's still growing.
Have you seen Chess Night?
Well, we were just talking about it earlier because the first time that I came across Chess Night was when the Run Club met over here on a Wednesday night as well.
Yeah.
And so we meet at like 6:30. And you guys are showing up at 7. Everyone's coming back sweaty and stinky. Speaking of a stinky beacon.
We remember.
Oh yeah. No, I think that there was nearly a rumble in the streets. Almost. It was like, why are these sweaty people sitting where chess goes on?
Yeah, and they all came in. They were like, "What you got?" I was like, "I got beer," and they're like,
Yeah, I don't know. It's better in theory sometimes, those run clubs, because
you do the Surfside stuff. So like that's at the time you were doing. Were you still doing Surfside at that time?
I always dabble in a little bit of something. I think at that point it was like when I really was consistent with the run clubs, I was helping Caleb out with Best Day Brewing.
Okay, so that's Caleb.
So I was bringing that, and it was going well at the run clubs because you can really sell a runner on a non-alcoholic IPA.
Really?
Oh yeah. So
Andrew's cogs are turning.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, I was kind of I put the cart before the horse because like I didn't really have that dialed into my head before because we did 2 or 3 of them, I think.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really trying to calculate it at all. I was like JP's bringing me joggers, yay.
Yeah. I mean,
but obviously it was your job to know that. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that it was chess club night though, and so like I said, almost a rumble in the streets. Too many sweaty butts in these chess seats. You know what I mean?
It's a lot of people. Yeah.
It is, and
it's funny because on Wednesdays people will walk by and they'll be like, because it might thin out towards the back or during for darts on Wednesdays, but. And they just have like 20 or 30 people gathered there. I think it might be. I mean, that's as much as a dart league.
Oh,
yeah. I put 30 people in the big room, so it's people come in. They're like, "What's going on here?" But anyway, yeah, Frank. So I guess the next thing is like Cam kind of brought you here.
And so that was a story again. We almost left. It's kind of crazy to think how everything would have been different if we.
So how did they go about choosing you?
He was the best.
How was he the chosen one?
If I'm being so for real, Frank beats everybody.
No,
it was natural.
So we give away beer for the event, so he saves me a lot of money.
I tried. Lately it's been tough. We've been good competition lately. But no, I would show up. There were a couple times when Josh was running it where he would hit up we have an Instagram group chat and he'd be like, "Hey, I can't make it till 7:15. Could someone go up there and like steal the tables?" And I was always there at 7. So I was like, yeah, I can go do that. And then Josh moved on to Philly. R.I.P. And
he does camera work, doesn't he?
Josh.
Yeah, he works. Yeah, he does.
He's very good.
He's really good. He's really good. And so he announced like, hey, I got a job in Philly. I'm leaving. And then there was no vote. It just kind of happened.
It just happened.
Yeah,
it's like you were the guy that was going to show up.
Yeah. So which is what you need really.
You need spirit.
Yeah, that's consistency. But but that was it. Like there wasn't like a decision really. It was like you got this, and it was like cool. And
we were having a beer and just it was just
like it made sense. And so and then after
did you offer? Or did he ask?
He kind of assumed, I think is kind of the right way to put it.
That's such a great way to put it.
Yeah, he was just like, yeah, I'm leaving. You got this. I'm like, cool.
I think if you dig up the floor of the Villager, there's got to be some tablet underneath that foretells Frank's coming.
Yes, the coming of Frank.
Yeah. There was
chess club, and then there was a chess tournament.
Yeah.
Which also, so let's get into it. The chess tournament, which we have footage that we can drop into the pod.
We'll drop it right
now.
Who do you think's gonna win the tournament?
Me. I don't know. Not me. I figure if I come in 6th, I can get the entry fee back.
Ooh, I think Ali is going to win.
Andrew Gardner. This guy.
That's the 3rd vote for him.
Really?
Can't let them down. Can't let down the people.
I'd say it's between probably the 2 of y'all, honestly.
So you think I'm gonna win? Is that what you're saying?
It's a possibility. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I think Adam. Yep. I think Adam is gonna win.
That's number 6.
I believe in you, man.
Finally, I got my second one.
First off, all the boards that you see in front of you were provided by the Nashville Chess Center. Mr. Aaron over there was really nice in getting that all set up because we do not have enough boards for this. Alexandra already spent her spiel. Shout out to Google Fiber for the beautiful tables.
I'm playing in the chess tournament, and I'm also low-key at work today, which is cool for me.
All right, everybody, for round number 1, Nick with a C, Nicholas Bartlone, you are playing Alexandra Burelbach with the white pieces. Stephen Byer, you have the white pieces against Ali. William Crowther, you have the white pieces against Rohan. Ilya, you have the white pieces against Nathan. Find your opponent, pick one, and get started. Let's go.
Alexandra losing on time. What's new? Hi, my name is Frank Merlock, and I run the Villager Chess Club.
How long have you been playing chess?
Long time, since I was a little kid. My grandma taught me. And the one day she did beat me, my mother took a picture, and that's my only memory I have of playing her. I kind of looked disappointed in the photo because I was a child. We're behind the television.
Sorry, there was so much open space there. I'm Andrew Perot. We started doing a weekly chess tournament, which is the Villager Chess Club. One day I just looked at Frank and I said, this is really successful. We should do a large-scale tournament that takes up the whole back room on the weekend.
First place for the first annual Voodoo Cup, Mr. Adam Steed. Congratulations. On behalf of the Villager Tavern and Voodoo Ranger, you are the first one to sip the Voodoo Cup.
I have to thank everyone who got me to this point.
Nice, yeah. But we had the first annual
Wow,
Voodoo
what a clip.
Cup.
Sorry.
First annual Voodoo Cup. It was awesome. I feel like there's not always a space for chess players because there's rated events in this city. You can go to the NCC. Shout out Aaron. It's a wonderful organization. But for people that don't have the tournament experience, they wanted that was the first tournament for a lot of those people there. Had never been in that competitive environment. And so just to give that to them, and it wasn't rated, there was beer, there was music, giveaways, and it was, I don't know, it was really cool. I thought
we even disqualified somebody. It was a whole round. It was a well-rounded.
Really?
Yeah.
And we'll put that footage in right
now. What a clip!
I won't use names, but I will tell. I can't tell.
That
the
was
story.
surprising.
We good to tell this? We can.
I don't know, Cam. What do you think?
If you tell it, if there's anything I need to bleep, I'll bleep.
All
it.
right,
we'll bleep
so,
Oh my!
So when we started running, so we put out the tournament, and it's my first time ever organizing a chess event. I've never, I run the club, and the club's pretty easy. We have a great group of people that come in every week. I know everybody. It's it's easy. But for running a tournament, we put money on the line. We had a buy-in. So you paid your $25, and people came, and there was a cash prize. And so as it started going on, the first 20-some entries were just like people I knew, some randos that had never played that wanted the experience, and it was like, this is going to be great experience for everybody. And then towards the end of the entries, I had an international master hit me up and was like, "Can I play?" And I'm like,
"Can I come to your chess tournament?"
Yeah. And I'm like, "No, you can't. I don't need someone to come in here and take money from my."
At least he was upfront about it.
Yeah,
right?
he was. He was. It was Jose Benito, who I could say his name because he was really sweet.
So
about
where
it.
does
Wrong accent?
Is he in town?
No, he play. I've been told he plays at the NCC on occasion. Yeah.
Oh shoot! Have you ever played him?
No, I'm sure he'd whoop me. Like,
yeah,
he's that good. No,
Frank's like, I stay away from that.
No, no, I got some pride in me. I told him though. I said, hey, listen, like we're trying to do this for the regulars here. So like, if you can understand, like I don't want you to play in this. And he was like, sweet. And I'm like, if you want to come by though, like I'll get you a beer. Like just come and say hi. This is what we do. And he was real sweet about it. So by the end, we had to come up with a rule to kind of okay, we're starting to have this issue at the end. So we decided to cap the tournament at 2,000 USCF. And for those who don't know, that is a rating. Man, this fly. I was trying to ignore it and be all cool, but man, fuck that fly.
Let's focus on the fly for a minute. Can we
where
get
is
it out of here?
Yeah. Zoom in.
Yeah, Cam, you heard that.
Hey, I'll try. I'll track it.
Yeah. And so I talked with Andrew, and we said we're going to cap this at 2,000 USCF. And for those who don't know, that is a rating you get if you play chess in the U.S. Goodness gracious!
It's like accept the friends.
USCF is a rating you get if you play chess in the U.S. And so just a marker to see how good you are, and we decided to cap it at that. So there were a couple other people that had asked, and I said, hey, this is a 2,000 USCF tournament. And for everyone else that I didn't know, because I know Cameron's rating, I know Alexandra's rating, I know a lot of the people in the club. I was using a software actually to vet people that I was using to organize the tournament.
It was very thorough. I was impressed.
And so there was one individual who
believe in the man.
There was one individual who signed up via a third party.
Uh-oh.
And then when I asked the rating, they told me it was very low.
Oh, this is so
lie
good.
number one.
This is so good.
Yeah, so that wasn't true. And
Let's dig in.
And so round 1 of the tournament happens, don't think much of it. Round 2, the tournament goes, he's in the top 4, don't think about it. Round 3, he played either it was Adam or Isaac, I don't remember which. He played
Adam
both.
Was the winner, yes.
Adam did win.
He played the second best dude.
He played the person that would eventually win first and second. And I went over there and I watched the games, and I'm like, oh yeah. I was lied to. Like you can just watch and tell.
Yeah.
And it was very obvious that I wasn't told.
Well, what is the thing that you see to us novices or just laymen? Like, what is the thing that you saw that on the board that spoke that?
It's a combination of a lot of things. Obviously, he was playing. So when you play a chess game again, and I'll speak as if we're talking to novices. You can, because the board is always set up the same way at the beginning. You can work on what they call it opening theory. So some people that are really good can memorize 20, 30 is a lot, but I'd say 15, 20, sometimes even 30 moves from the beginning of the game in a certain line. So you can no novice is going to by accident ever play a sequence like that. It's impossible to do. And so, and then, and they're making good moves. They're playing quickly.
They're thinking less.
They're thinking less. Like their time management's great. And I also, it also helps when I know the ratings of the people he's playing and just kind of whooping. So I was like, Okay. So the problem was though is that I felt like I was in a little bit of a pickle.
Yeah, because I remember you coming to me and I was like, let's take we're in a recess.
We're gonna recess it. We're gonna recess at the round. Let everyone go get lunch. But the issue was though is that I didn't really have any way to gauge if he was like actually lying to me. Maybe he got lucky. Maybe they were playing bad games. I'm trying to give people the benefit of the doubt here, right? Trying to be nice. One of our regulars, Mr. Crash.
We call it Daddy Crash.
Daddy Crash.
He always orders a Coca-Cola Classic. Can you give me a Coca-Cola Classic?
Nice. He doesn't even have to ask.
Strong order.
I just always say it back to him.
Strong order.
And he comes in.
He's got a mean arm tattoo.
No new recipe.
He does. He comes in, and I'm like, and he Crash was not going to play the tournament, but he did come to support, which is really sweet. He came in, said hi, was just chitting and chatting, and I was like, and I'm over here in the corner, in my arbiter corner. I have a printer. I feel very cool, and I'm like, hey,
cool.
I'm like, hey,
things to be.
I'm
cool,
like, hey, Crash,
printer.
I feel like this guy wasn't being honest with me. And he's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, I've been watching him play, man. I think he's better than he told me his rating was.
Oh, this is so good.
And so we kind of have this conversation. He kind of goes away for a second. I go back to my duties and checking the games and putting in the scores. And Crash comes back to me. And this is true. This is 100% how it went. He goes, Frank, I think I put 2 and 2 together. And he pulls out his phone and he opens Hinge.
Hello.
He opens Hinge and he shows me messages with the third party that signed this person up.
Yeah, it was a lady. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
We got to clarify.
Yeah.
I got to clarify for Crash.
It was a lady.
It was a lady. And he shows me the messages, which more or less just admit to the fact that they were not being forthright about the rating, so you could come and win money at the tournament. And I'm like, I needed that. It was a godsend. It was like that was the information I needed.
He was because he was really worried about the decision. It had gravitas, and he asked me, and I said, "Well, we're in recess. Let's talk about it during recess." And then he came to me immediately, and he was like the craziest thing. He just was like, "Yeah." So we.
So there you were hanging out by the swing set, right?
Exactly.
And the slide.
Yeah,
you guys are like, we got to talk about.
I was a little bit dramatic about the moment I told you too, because I Crash, come here, the entrance, it felt good, and then oh man, so.
I just can't. The likelihood that an irrefutable evidence of that nature would come for anything
at that time.
Exactly. He
on
had
a
the
silver
receipts.
platter. Yeah, we had receipts. And then so Andrew's like, throw him out.
Yeah, I just told him, I was like, well, you got everything you need.
Yeah, he's like, I'm like, do you want to do it? And he's like, no, you do it. And I'm like, okay. So
I did. I was like, go ahead.
You got it. So when the recess came, I think you sent him back to me, and we had a very long conversation about this, and I promise you, he did not have a single good excuse.
We left out the best part.
Oh,
the shirt. The shirt.
He was okay. He was wearing a shirt that said "I love gaslighting," and that's not a joke. It did add insult to injury.
Wow.
I was having that conversation with the back. I was looking at his eyes, look at the shirt, look at the eyes. It's like, man. So anyway, we kicked him out. I returned his entry fee because I thought, honestly, I thought that was an extra politeness. Might not have even been necessary. But sent him on the way. The rest of the tournament was awesome.
It had drama.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
Wow.
Perfect.
What did you say? What would you call it?
Third act conflict.
The third act conflict.
Yes.
We needed some, and it did add some nice mystique to the night. But the tournament was so fun. I think everyone had a real good time, and there were a lot of people. Because I played in it's the Summer Classic. There's another chess tournament. I did not do very well, but the NCC holds a big one in Nashville. And Nick and I'm gonna think there was 2 of the new people that came to. I'm sad I forget their names. That were at the tournament. I think from the taste of what the Voodoo Cup was, got them I want to go play a rated tournament, and that was awesome to see, because that was kind of the point, was to give them a taste of wow, this is cool. Invigorate some love for chess, and I on top of having a great time, and I think it was an awesome event.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think 2 people would take the time to try and fleece a local chess tournament like that?
$400 is $400.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He
money,
money, 100%, yeah.
Any sort of glory or anything?
It was a big
No.
pot. It was what, 400
First,
some
yeah,
bucks?
first place was $325.
I've had them playing for beer for a while.
I know, but to get somebody else involved And then for that person to reveal all on Hinge is insane.
Oh, and I know the girl.
Oh, well, I'm sure you do.
I'm sorry, I won't reveal her name, but she used to date one of the
Say it,
regulars.
I'll bleep it.
She used to date one of the regulars, and so like when I put that two and two together, and I was just like, that's even better.
Yeah.
It
was bizarre. Like again, like it's just that wasn't very much.
All roads lead to the heart of Nashville, baby.
I'm talking on a human level, though. I just can't even understand why anyone would do that. And the reason that I'm so set off by it is because just up the street a couple weeks ago, I was at another local establishment having a burger in a very old dining room. I don't know if I can drop that name. I don't know if it's a competitor or not. But
I don't.
I
know who you're talking about. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And
he was at McDonald's.
No, an old school
Captain D's
Nashville hang. And there's a burger challenge where you get a free T-shirt if you finish 4 of the burgers in like under 30 minutes.
Easy.
And I saw it was a couple and then another guy sitting at this table, and they would wait until the servers went out of the dining room, and he would take his half-eaten burger and go and shove it in the bottom of the trash can. And I'm like, who's taking the time out of their day to cheat in a burger eating contest for a T-shirt?
Well, there's some people that when they played sports as kids were taught that cheating is the way to win. And that was just part of like their makeup at that
Un-American.
point. I knew a girl playing. I played soccer for years, and I knew a girl that thought it was okay to kick a guy in the nuts. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
is that
just,
context is everything.
Oh yeah, I mean, like it just gets to the point where I think
that's assault.
Yeah.
Well, yes, it's not cheating at that point. It's definitely something else. But but it's
crazy if you say anything.
So, you do see people raised from a young age in competitive sports to just do whatever it takes to win. The humanity.
I'm bristling. I'm bristling from the chess story. I'm bristling from the burger story.
The burger challenge.
I just can't believe it. I think that everyone's heart is more pure than that, but I'm wrong.
All right, now
you understand.
Since we're focusing on high fashion right now, please, because I told everyone to wear something that was iconically dressy to them, and Nordstrom brought in some duds.
Yes, I've gone with Western wear today. I was recently in Bozeman, Montana, picked up this nice sheepskin vest.
New. Yeah,
it said 1970s on the tag. I don't know about that. This also, pearl snap, thrifted years ago. Probably one of the only things I've ever thrifted in my life, and it gets a lot of use. I'm wearing my Wrangler dress jeans underneath this table, which was a late night purchase on Instagram, and I have a terrible online shopping problem. Now that Instagram allows Apple Pay on everything, all you have to do is double click. I'm just getting shirts in the mail, and I'm like,
I don't know.
I remember. I remember buying that now. So
that's a heart underwear. Yeah.
And then a Shinola watch out of Detroit, Michigan.
Hey, my hometown.
A gift. Oh, what a city!
But
I probably made that watch.
So in Montana, what were you doing in Montana?
In Montana,
I was in the factory.
Yes.
In Montana, I was running up a mountain, an 18-mile race up Lone Peak in Big Sky, and the watch was a gift from a couple that I actually married in Detroit. And I didn't marry them. I officiated their wedding.
Yeah. I did that. I did that once where I officiated some regulars.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I don't think in Nashville you can really get it done legally. Like you can't just go get a license.
You have to be a whatever that stamper thing is.
Yeah.
What is that?
A notary.
A notary.
Yeah.
You have to be a notary.
Wait, hold up. So if I'm a notary, I can get someone married?
Yes.
Who's trying to get hitched? I'm a notary.
Marriage at the
really?
Villager
Yeah.
Tavern.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, Frank's like I got a whole nother career path.
Yeah,
here.
damn.
Has
dude.
there been a wedding here before?
I would imagine. Well, I mean, I'm not married, but if I were to get married, I'd probably have it here.
Nice.
I probably, I could just imagine like I go start dating someone. They're just like, so I was watching this podcast.
Yeah.
And well, you said that you were going to get married in the barn. I don't want to do that. Like, I could definitely see that as a problem. But I don't know. I would imagine that I wouldn't mind doing that.
Yeah.
But no, I've never had a ceremony here.
We have to.
I think the reception would be fine here. I would do the whole thing just because I would get a whole kick out of it, but I might be the only one.
And would you wear something similar to what you're wearing today? Tell us about these duds.
Yeah. So this is what I would typically wear to like a jazz gig. So like this is my favorite dress shirt. I've got like a pinstripe blue coat and blue pants under here, and I've got some really expensive like brown dress shoes that are like supposed to last forever if you keep care of them. I can't remember what the brand is, but I bought them to impress a girl a long time ago.
Did it work?
No, because she was gay. But anyway, I found that out later.
Might not have been the shoes.
I did like her a lot, so I bought the shoes. Anyway, so where do we wrangle it from there? So
depending on your sexual orientation, you will or will not like these shoes.
Yes, depending. She was a shoe salesman. That was what she sold guys' shoes, really nice guys' shoes.
So she just sold you a pair of shoes.
Well, no, actually, it wasn't
She's
that.
Just really good at her
She was
job.
really good, and you got swindled.
Actually, unless she did not. It
never
was a
liked
place
it.
that she used to work that I bought the shoes at. So I don't.
DSW.
Yeah, she gets royalties.
That's what I was. There's got to be a connection here.
Yeah.
So the reason we decided to make everyone dress up is because Frank iconically wears this outfit, right?
I mean, I'm always here, button up. Sometimes it's brown, sometimes it's with the tie. I look
Frank looks like what you'd picture a punk Harry Potter librarian
with the coat.
Yes.
With the coat.
Your future is to own a bookstore that just has chess books.
I wish that does sound
Exclusively
like a dream.
chess.
Exclusively chess.
That's the name.
Yes, but I wore this on a
Bobby Fischer teaches chess.
I wore this on an album cover I did recently. I perform in this costume semi-regularly. So, and the other outfit that I was thinking of wearing wasn't clean. So this was the choice for today.
All right, Alexandra. I mean,
Meat and chess.
This is your dress attire.
Not a charcuterie shop.
No.
I like
Meat
it.
and chess.
I like the brown. And my mom got me this coat on my 25th birthday.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
Dang.
Coat.
Your bar mitzvah.
So the necklace. What's the story with the necklace? Necklaces always have stories.
Well, I like it.
Good story.
This chain was my mom's, and I found it in her jewelry box when I was a kid, looking at the sparkly things that my mom had. And then I took it, and she didn't notice that I took it. And then I said, "Mom, this is yours, and you never noticed I took it. Can I just have it?" And then she said, "Yeah, you can have that." And then this is allegedly amber, but it feels like plastic, but it looks like amber, so I like it. And it's in the shape of a leaf, and so I put this little pendant on the chain, and it's my little fall necklace.
It's a fall necklace.
Yes, I'm very excited about it being fall.
Yeah, it's time to wear it. Yeah. So so Cam, do you dress like a blues brother all the time? Is this?
If I could, I would. Yeah.
I know you're always really dressed down when I see you, just because you're pretty you do the work from home stuff.
Yeah, if I'm working from home, it's usually t-shirt and sweatpants or something. But if I'm out and about, I like to spice it up just a little bit.
Yeah. So
you never know when paparazzi's going to be around, so you got to be ready.
Yeah. So
Especially now, new Nashville. Am I right?
I know.
Jeez.
I know. All
The
the
what would
traffic.
be an occasion other than this that you would have to wear all black?
Funeral. Yeah.
Okay, speaking of duds, though, and you mentioned T-shirt as well. I know that
Yes,
you guys
I
found
was
out
about
about chess from the poster in the bathroom. But is there any other way, maybe a walking advertisement or something like
Yes.
that, where people could also learn about Chess Club? Maybe a wearable?
Yeah. So we've got a competition going on. Frank, can you show them the shirt?
Yeah.
Chess club. Chess club.
Yes.
Chess club.
You can see this is the second version of them. This is the 2024 one. We're gonna work on making some new Villager chess shirts soon. We have we sell out of these rather quickly. We sold a ton for these,
Yeah.
and
I want a hoodie.
they're all gone.
And according
I
to
want a hoodie.
according to J Knight, who was on our last episodes that we just put out, she thinks the logo is very sick. So
yeah,
that was,
shout out. That was totally Mr. Josh Harrison who came up with that.
Okay, so this predate the logo.
Oh,
and
that
everything.
predates me. I'm what am I gonna do?
He made those right before he left.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then
Yeah.
so we
Month
did
ago.
What a great
we did an
guy.
order of them. I got the logo from him, and then I just I added the year and some stuff like that. But yes, we're gonna do a new order of them soon, though. I know
Yeah.
I've had a lot of chess people asking.
Now,
and so-
before we go into that shirt particularly, we're going to give away. So, well, I guess if you have a different size, we're probably going to look into something else. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a raffle, and if you repost the post about today's show on your story on Instagram, you'll be entered into a raffle to win a free Villager Chess Club shirt.
and I'll
Yes.
get you whatever size you want.
Yes.
So
We'll probably have plenty by then.
That one. I wear that one though, so you can't have this one specifically. I've worn that like 20 times.
I think this one's
Game
mine.
worn. This is a game worn shirt.
It was in the laundry, so.
Did you tear that?
I'd like to circle back to the bookstore with only chess books. Cam and I were talking to each other at that point. Meat and chess. That's what I thought. That since we were talking charcuterie earlier, I think meat and chess might be the more rather than meat and cheese.
Meat and
Pepperonis and
cheese.
pawns.
Meat and chess.
Pepperonis and pawns.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, pepperonis and pawns.
Pepperoni pawn pizza.
Cheese and checkmate.
Pepperoni.
Yeah.
Can I get pawns on my pizza?
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of the hardware that goes along with chess, is that blasphemy? Would you ever set up a charcuterie board on top of a chess board? And also,
I mean,
in terms-
I wouldn't set it up on one of the villager chessboards.
Yeah, they're
Those
mats.
things
I
need
haven't
lights
watched
all
those.
day.
Mats. Yeah.
I'm just wondering how deep the love runs. Like, if you're
No.
having people over at the house, are you going like, hey, have a little meat and cheese, and the big reveal is underneath?
I would. I mean, I think it's a good idea. You
Okay.
know? I'd be down for that. You know, if you take a piece, you eat it. You know.
Yeah.
You know, a little snack to go along with your game. You know?
Pawns and prawns.
You have to earn your food.
You have to earn
Yeah.
the food. Yeah.
Okay. And like, how particular are you guys about the hardware? Like, do you really revere a certain set that you have or anything like that? Or
I do have opinions on this,
Okay.
and I'll be first to say is that every once in a while they'll come up with what do you say? There's like the ancient pieces, and then like the Lego came out with a set of pieces, and then there's the Harry Potter theme and all that stuff. I can't stand any of those.
No?
I want to play on a standard, normal size vinyl and plastic chessboard. It drives me crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. So I like my triple weighted pieces. I like my plastic sets, my vinyl boards. Yeah. I don't know. Like as silly as that is, but I am particular about it.
I don't
know. It's like weird to think like a board game, like the feel of the pieces really matters, but it kind of does.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm particular.
Well, you have a special little flair with your fingers when you play.
Excuse
He
me.
does. Oh, he does.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first lady has spoken.
Yeah.
He does. Well, Cameron was mentioning it earlier.
Wow.
It's incredibly intimidating because it's so professional. He'll keep in mind Frank's hands are the biggest hands you've ever seen.
She's a lucky
and
gal.
so he'll hover over it like this,
Whoa!
like pinky
Yeah.
up, and he's hovering, and then he goes,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh my gosh,
Can I get a water bottle for scale?
Come on,
Oh my!
Yeah. So I mean, they're pretty.
he's Andre the Giant.
Wow.
They're pretty big.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
That's what she said, right?
Yeah. Again, a little flair with the fingers. Very nice.
tell me what. Yeah. But yeah, there's certainly like a like I remember this I thought was the craziest thing I'd ever seen. But I remember there was a chess coach that I had seen at a tournament event or something, and he was having this little kid, and the kid could have been more than 6, and he would. It was like some Mr. Miyagi shit where he would take all the pieces off the board and he'd tell the kid to set up the chessboard. So like all the pieces are off and he would set up the board. And then he would take it and he would wipe the pieces off and he'd tell him to do it again. And they were just going back and forth. And the reason supposedly, I don't know if this is all that necessary, but was the dexterity, particularly if you're playing if you're in a time scramble where let's say you and your opponent are down to 30 seconds and you have to make a lot of moves, and he's like, the whole point was to make sure that you're accurately playing the pieces. And so that was his way of training him. I felt really bad for the kid though. Like the kid seemed over it, but the master, it's like again. It was pretty funny. But yeah, so there is something to that too. How serious that is, I don't know. But people
that
do train
kid
for
grew
that.
up to be Magnus Carlsen.
Man.
Here we are.
And so are people?
I love how that reference is just like this.
I know. There'll be like 15 people that
They
that
get
know.
it. Yeah, it's fine. No, that's my favorite part about Villager at the chess club is that we don't allow kids in this bar because it's a bar.
Oh no, that's what, when people bring because they'll do it. They'll nonchalantly do. Be like, he'll have the kid on tow and just casually walk in, just not even give eye contact because he knows he's being stupid. And I'm just like, yo, dude, get your kid out of here. It's like, oh, and they'll just immediately beeline out, and somebody will be like, so why is that? And I was like, well, because I can't say fuck in front of the kid.
I gotta be polite. Yeah.
You
so,
can't? So easy. You should try.
But yeah, it's kids people go to bars to escape that.
No, absolutely. And in the chess world, if you ever
You really come to a bar to
because the
escape that.
6-year-olds will whoop your ass. It's my story for this is as follows. I played a tournament at one point, And I remember I sat down at the one side of the board. I'm ready to go and play the game, waiting for my opponent. And, like, the tables are a little lower than this. And, like, all I see is the hair, like, start walking across. And the kid could have been, like, 6 maybe. But, like, has to climb in the chair. He's so short. Gets in there. His mother comes by. Hands him a juice box. And the kid is so young that she has to put the straw in the juice box.
Capri Sun.
He doesn't have, like, the dexterity to do this yet.
Didn't have Mr. Miyagi as a
No.
coach,
And
obviously.
so she puts a juice. It's like, good luck. And then she leaves. She leaves.
You immediately, fuck.
Oh, it's easy.
Saying fuck in front of a kid.
No,
it's easy.
It's easy. Try it at home. The kid takes the juice box, starts sipping it, and just like immediately he's like, bye. It's like, bye, mom. Take like literally juice box straight to me, direct eye contact, and it's just sipping.
Oh yeah.
I was that game took 20 minutes. I got whooped. I mean, the kid was great.
This guy sucks, Mom. Give me another Capri Sun.
Yeah. It's like, that's what it felt like. And it's so, kids are terrible. I don't know how you train a kid to be so good at a young age.
I just love how
Without
it is.
it
It's like
being
it's like
abused.
the adult chess club. Like we should just like we're gonna put that on the tagline. We're just like we have to
Adult
put the
chess
title.
club.
No
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
The adult villager chess club.
No, yeah, it's so that's a great part.
We
too,
should
is-
we could put a funny like 21 plus like on it. That'd be really funny.
No, but that's again kind of what it's here for, because it's like it's not fun to play, because like if you win, it's a child, and if you lose, it's a child.
And you were into baseball, so like, were you always doing both?
Well, I mean, in high school, I stopped playing chess so regularly because it doesn't get you girls.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's kind of that's. So I played. So I
Hey.
played.
I don't know. I think it does.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like I am. For the record, for anyone out there who's thinking like that nerdy board game, like you're not gonna find the love of your life via Magic the Gathering. I promise you. Like it's not gonna happen. I got lucky. Sorry, I'm in the 1%. Deal with it.
Yeah, but it's again, let's circle back to the finger flare.
Yeah, it's
though.
the finger
All of a sudden,
flare, right?
You find your ways
Yeah,
in these.
that's the subconscious working for you.
No, but I learned chess from my grandmother when I was really tiny, and like I used to play her 1 game a day because she refused to play me 2. And then the only memory I have of playing her, I guess like physical memory, is a photo of the one day she beat me. And my mother said, "This is a great day to take a photo." And so like she's like, my grandma's like cheesing. I'm in the back and I don't look. She told me to smile. I didn't want to smile.
Yeah.
But I learned from there, and then I said to myself, "Man, I love this game. There's got to be a book on it, right?" And then it just like exposed me to the insane. I remember I went to a Borders bookstore, and then like, do you guys have like a book on chess? And they're like, we have a section.
Yeah.
A section.
So this is a thing. Like books and chess are a thing.
Oh,
yeah.
The culture is crazy. It's theory.
It's historical,
Yeah,
right? Like
I mean,
a historical game.
And so
a classic.
And so
The
I
best.
played a little bit. When I was a kid. I was like, I want to go to a club. My folks tried to take me. It wasn't a club. It was a tournament. They paid the $20 for me to enter. I won 4 games in the unrated section, and I was like, I love this. I never had a chess coach, and just kind of played on and off. It was great. And then I was okay. Like, to be honest, I'm an adult learner. I'm a lot better now than I was like a kid. Like I've gotten substantially better at chess in the last 5 years more than I ever was as a child.
Now, do you feel that's because the when you play the kids, they really like they
really instilled. I mean, I was just playing a lot.
the kids really make you better.
I don't know. I think it was honestly like the pandemic. I think I was playing a long time before that, but that was a great time where it's like, what else am I gonna do?
So, Alexandra, who taught you chess, or how did you get into chess?
Oh, my dad taught me to play chess.
Okay.
And let's see, he taught me and my older sister to play chess around the same time.
The same one, the birthday ruiner?
Yes.
Yes.
Not her.
So
again.
She will actually get her
So y'all
feelings hurt.
battle in chess, huh?
So, yeah. Well, my dad taught my older sister and I how to play chess, and we played each other for a little while, and then she kind of got bored of it, and so I would play my dad more often. And just from playing my dad, I got a lot better. And then as soon as I was able to easily beat my sister, she never wanted to play with me anymore. But I played for years with my dad, and he was like my only ever adversary. And so eventually I was like, okay, there's got to be a way for me to just be better at this than my dad. So I got a book, Chess Basics or something like that.
Again, get the books. Yeah, I mean, that's how you do it.
I think I was, honestly, I don't think I looked at a chess book until I was like 17 or something like that. Got a little bit better, got more competitive with my dad, and then the greatest strides in my chess game that I have made has certainly been actually just from playing at the Villager Chess Club.
Yeah.
My dad
experience.
does not stand a chance against me anymore.
Oh, you see that?
All right,
yeah, it's working.
I'm going to butt in here for 2 reasons.
Okay.
Please.
Because the last time you played your dad.
She's like, she can't take this.
I you were over his shoulder being
not
like,
that time. Nah, he still gets one on you. John's gonna be at the Villager this week. Actually,
he is. He's gonna be.
He's coming to the chess club.
Come to chess
Tell
club.
him to wear his sequin.
Featuring Dad.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say I've watched quite a few of these games. I don't think I think it's a little more even.
My
than that.
dad is a good player. I'm not saying my dad's bad. I'm just saying I have surpassed my dad. Okay. And
That's probably true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, you, Cam. Come on.
I grew up playing.
This is a wild story. It has to be, right?
No, it's extremely boring. Grew up playing with my brother and my dad. They would always cheat.
That's
They
so boring.
no. Like to the point where like they thought that you couldn't capture with a pawn unless it moved first. So my dad would always like throw a bishop out right next to a pawn. And he'd be like, no, you can't capture that. The pawn hasn't moved yet. And I'm like, you read a book. Come on. And so I played for a little bit. I didn't play for a very long time. I was doing other things like, ballet.
Oh.
No, I was doing
traditionalist.
theater, choir.
You
I
should
was
see him
music.
pirouette.
I was a creative.
Trust me, Cam really wanted to go on camera today. He's all about it.
I wanted to talk about ballet.
Yeah.
And then I think with a lot of people around when Netflix had the Queen's Gambit show.
Yeah, which was I watched it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a very good show. I think that brought a lot of people back to chess, especially during COVID. Nobody had anything to do besides sit and jerk off. So people played a lot of chess online.
Remember the finger flares?
Finger flares.
Yeah, you don't have to jerk off alone.
And so I bought
You do it with your chess club.
I bought 2 chess books. Bobby Fischer Teaches Chess.
Classic.
And it's like every
Where is
tactic about chess. It's like kind of a reddish book. I read both of those. Those took me from, maybe like a 600 ELO to probably, I kind of float between a 13 to 1400 right now, which is pretty good, pretty average.
That's a pretty solid standard player.
But a lot of it, like Alexandra said, is just kind of muscle memory over the board, or just playing a bunch of games. You kind of see like, oh, I've seen this kind of game before. When you played this move, I played this move and I lost. So let me try this move, and that might lead you to something better. But I like to play people that are worse than me.
It
makes me feel real good.
So you and Frank don't play that much outside of chess club.
Whenever I play Frank at chess, my first thing I'll say to him is, mark it as a loss. Just get it down. Let's just play this for fun.
So how do you normally fall on the board when you on the tournament board? How are you when you come to?
It depends, because they'll do like 4 rounds. I'll usually leave after like 3. It depends. Sometimes
so you're getting there. You're staying long enough to come back.
Yeah, okay. 5th, 6th. Sometimes 3rd, sometimes 2nd. It depends.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because a lot of the people that show up to the chess tournament are it's kind of on one of those.
That just happened.
Did you get the fly? Did you get it?
I think I got it.
Oh my goodness!
I saw that coming too.
That is a reel.
That was Mr. Miyagi. Yes.
Thank you so much, Alexandra.
But the majority of players are kind of in that 1,000 to 1,200 range, so they're kind of mid players.
That was a solid slap, just for the record. I still feel
it was filled with animosity based on the conversation about the dad.
It's not the first time she spanked you, of course.
Of course not.
No.
Animosity filled because of the conversation about the dad.
Yeah. She's like, is it really the
a 1-bedroom? It leads to lots of spanking.
Yeah. But we'll have some good players. We'll have people that are like Frank or like Josh, where when you play them, it's a guaranteed loss. Then you'll have other people where it's like, it's their first time ever playing chess. They don't even know how
often moves. How often does that happen?
Well, because chess is a really hard
because
game.
Because it being that's why I tell people like classic stuff in the bar works. Like darts is classic, chess is classic, tarot is classic.
Tarot
right?
is classic.
So like you get a lot of newbies like coming in.
We have, I would say, so the vast majority of us are regulars. We do have a large scale of skill levels, and I think kind of the nice part is at other tournaments you play, there's a lot of, you'll play in for example, a under 1600 rating bracket, a under this. So like anyone at the tournament has the opportunity to play anyone of any rating. Particularly like in the first round, you might be a newbie who gets placed against one of our better players. You might get whooped, but you'll get to see what that feels like, which is kind of nice. And so yeah, but we have a wide scale. We have some people that are still new to the game. We've had some people come in that had learned that the pieces here.
Who is the most improved?
Crash.
Really?
Yeah, I think Crash.
And and he actually saved the tournament. So
yes, he did. I think Crash is. But there's a lot of players. I mean, like, how long had Rusty been here? And Rusty, like,
I just saw Rusty for the first time like the other day.
Is he doing well?
Yeah, but he's always doing well. Like he's a very very kind of like even kill guy.
Yeah.
And he showed I was bartending one night last week, and I just walked by, and he's like sitting there at the end table next to the bulletin board, and I was just like, holy crap! It just hit me. Like I haven't seen you in like the better part of a year.
Yeah, but Rusty, for example, he played a variety of. He'd been playing for a long, long time, and his record wasn't great. And then, like, he came and won. He had a 4-0 night here, won the whole thing.
Yeah.
And so it's like,
really, so he just randomly will get on like fire. And
I mean that's like it's a streaky game. It's part of the bit. And so I think everyone that has come to the Villager who has stayed for a consistent amount of time to play chess has gotten better.
Like Toby just showed up.
Hey,
Toby's
Toby.
like,
Hi, Toby. Come chew in the mic.
Yeah, actually, yeah. You want to get on mic?
I do have something to add about the beginners.
Toby's got a painting. Let's see the painting, Toby. We'll put it in the shot. Oh, this is the Anthony Bourdain painting. Here, I'm gonna let Toby show up the painting real quick. All right.
Nice.
Toby's Anthony Bourdain painting.
Lawyers out there, get your wallets out.
Yeah, a lawyer needs to give this a home.
I love Thanos.
That's right. Anthony needs a bed.
What were we saying, Alexandra?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, the thing about the beginners is we have a sizable number of beginners at club, but they don't come very regularly. And so what happens is someone will show up. They might be a little intimidated because there's like 30 hotties in here playing chess.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, well, I'm just a beginner, guys. How good are all of you? And we have beginners in the club that they can play and they'll have a good competitive game with. But the beginners don't come as consistently as all the regulars. And so then they get this idea that, oh, this club is like too high level for me. I can't really, win here. But you can, and the beginners got to keep coming.
I will say, though, for context, we were talking about like rating numbers. We've been throwing these out all night. But let's say, Jesse, you're rated 1600.
All night. It's 11:10 in the morning.
Yeah.
When the dog bowl's in front of you, doesn't matter the time on the clock.
And Andrew here's rated 1400.
Keep talking. I'm going to put more beer in that.
And so it's like it's a 200-point difference. Statistically speaking, the player that has the 200-point difference is going to win the game of chess 80-some% of the time. The next portion of that is draws. So it's either no winner, no loser. There's a couple ways to do that in the game of chess. And then a very small percentage of that is where the lower-rated player beats the higher-rated player. Chess has a very high barrier to entry. And anyone who comes to the Villager Club and just gets beat 4 games in a row, kudos, because that's not easy, and it isn't in your favor to do. So I think that's the hardest part in with chess in like retention, I guess, of the club, is that like you have to have that personality. Who's the Key? Key is one of the newer guys that's coming. He's been here 4 straight weeks, and I think he's won 1.
Thank you.
I think over like the 4 weeks, but I know myself, like if I came into something and like wasn't winning all that much to start, I might be a little intimidated. And the fact that he's been back week after week learning, getting better, is awesome, and it's those type of people that I think are probably why the club is such a great group of people. Is I feel like it's a kind of a good personality take from that too.
And I was going to add to that the what's nice about the chess club is it's chess, but it's also a group of people that are all here to have a good time for the same reason. And it's not about, I'm going to go there and I'm going to crush everybody and I'm going to make it so that the newbies don't feel welcome. It's very open. It's what any skill level can come and play, but it's not about trying to I want to be the very best.
People like that don't last very long.
It's about
Highlander.
It's really what it is. It's a community that plays chess.
True, yeah.
And we all have the underlying theme of chess, and that's what makes it great.
Well, when I used to have a foosball table up front, and I kept the foosball table there. It was there for many years. My dad put it there, and my mom would be like, "No one plays it. Let's get rid of it." And I was like, "Yeah, but it's great overflow. If I don't have a board open, they can." But it got to the point where during COVID, where I was like, screw it. Let's get rid of it. Let's just finally do it because, unlike chess, foosball did not transcend it generationally.
No.
And it got to the point where we got it out, and then chess was the first thing that came there that I was like, this makes sense. This is like darts. This is a classic game, and it has so many you can't. And also, it doesn't. Like darts, it's also niche in the same way. Like a meeting like that is niche. Like you were saying, only meeting like that we can think of is got small kids.
Yeah. Additionally, with foosball, that's partially a game of chance and luck. If you hit the ball a certain way, it's like, oh, I got it in, but you didn't really try. With chess, it's like every single move you make is a new butterfly effect of.
Yeah, it's true.
The reason you lost is because you eventually made a mistake somewhere back there, and it's a chance for you to constantly improve.
And I really do think that I think chess has also gotten a boost based on the times too. We've mentioned a couple times here the pandemic and stuff, but that was a huge boost to chess, for one, based on the Queen's Gambit, but also chess is a game that translates very well online. And so you have people that, I will not disclose how many games of chess I have played on the internet because it's an egregious number.
Tens of thousands.
You don't even know.
The internet, chess does lay well to the trappings of the web,
Yeah.
And so you have people that can but I think the best part about the game too is that even though that you have full access to play people that are about your rating anywhere in the world, anytime you want, with the click of a button, that the community touching the pieces, playing over the board will never lose its
the analog
appeal.
The analog nature of the villager itself is.
Yeah, and
I think we lost our jukebox, and all of a sudden people are like, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean? Like people, like what?
Who did it? For the record, I will fight that guy. That jukebox pisses me off.
Come catch these big hands.
Yeah, right. Yeah, these flare fingers.
I spent some time in a corporate office over the past couple of years, and the amount of people that just play chess all day long on their phone is insane. I mean, there's got to be public school teachers that are just like, turn to page 56.
It's like C9.
Moving it around over there. Yeah.
C9.
C9 is crazy.
There's only 8 squares.
All right. Yeah.
C9, you've had too many beers.
I love how I managed to just tell people how little I know about chess right before we finish.
But to finish that off, that's what the great thing about this club is it's a community of people that are like, there's sometimes I'll come here with no intention to win my games or anything. I purely just want to come because there's people I want to see, or I just want to eat some gumbo or whatever. I just want to hang out.
Yeah.
I don't care if I win my games. I really don't. There's some nights where I come and I'm like, I'm going to try my best. But most nights I just come and I'm like, I just want to shoot the shit and shit talk people and have fun.
And that's also talking kind of the club strategy. But if you've ever seen it here, it's 4 boards up front. It's kind of a small space. But also, if you have 20 people that are here for the club, 4 boards, 8 players, there's 12 players that are having to wait for a board. And I really and
C9.
and people and people have talked about like, well, man, like that doesn't seem like enough. But the whole point of it is that if you only have 8 people playing, you have 12 people that can hang.
Yeah.
And it's so, and that I think is also such a part that glues it all together is that like I don't want everyone playing all. If you go to like any other chess tournament, everyone's playing all at once. There's a round, everyone sits down, everyone plays at once.
There's
But
no
here,
community.
There's no community.
Well, it's
right?
also the sense of how much it makes sense. Like we got done doing the tournament, and you said like a bunch of people reached out to you, like, "Whoa,
It was very successful.
Yeah.
Whoa.
yeah." They were like, "Yo,
Yeah.
I saw this online," and
Yeah.
I mean, there's other.
We're the first to do it.
I mean, we're the first that's not like the NCC.
yeah, we're the first bar tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We're
there's
revolutionary.
there's other places that are trying it, and it's just, not as cool.
Step 1, spend 4 years
Yeah.
creating,
4 years curating.
winding in a bottle,
Yeah.
and then you can have a
It'll
tournament.
never
at
be
your bar.
done again. It won't. It really
Yeah.
won't.
Not like we do it.
Well, okay, so I mean, just talking about the community for a minute, I hosted a bingo night for like 3.5 years.
Was that attached to a brand or like?
It was when I was working for Lightning 100.
Okay, yeah.
And
I lost Music City Mayhem, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah. Was it your fault?
It was this
it was
guy's
my
fault.
fault.
Yeah. Okay.
I do like to go in there and
Stolen
sewer just
election.
local bands. I like to pick apart the local bands. No, so I saw people that had never met each other meet each other. They start sitting at the same table. They start dating. They move in with each other. They get engaged.
Over
they
bingo?
get married.
That
They get
rocks.
kids. Yeah,
Dang,
and like this
wow.
is over 3.5 years. I would see that
B3.
on like 2 or 3. Well,
C9.
C9. Yeah, exactly. There's no
C-
C in bingo.
That's right. F12,
But
D59.
But there was another. The ratio of beers to play. Like, where do you guys feel about that?
Oh, they
because
drink,
I
they
come in
drink.
here and I play darts, and first 3 games, nothing.
Frank walks out of here 12 deep.
Oh, when I tell someone they have a tab, like, yeah, they drink a little bit more. Like, but that's just,
No, but I'm saying the type of play. Are you feeling like,
So-
I'm getting better at
Oh,
this?
Frank has a theory on this.
I
Okay,
do. I
good.
do.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I very seriously do. So, you get better the more you drink to a point. I'm a firm believer that if you've had 2 beers and you're holding the third, that's going to be your best game of the night.
Nice. Okay.
Anything after that starts getting a little fuzzy.
yeah.
But like, it's like, but the first beer, I'd say a little
Yeah.
improvement. Second beer, a little improvement. On the third, like you're reaching peak. 4 or 5, like it just.
Yeah,
it
and if
tanks.
Frank is hot, he'll look at me and he'll be like, "Give me that Underburger," and I'm like, "Yes, your PEDs are right here for sure."
I will. Dude, I have the if I'm feeling good, the bitters I love those things. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, maybe for me it's more than 3 now that I'm thinking about it. But
It's a sliding
I
scale.
will say my favorite. I was telling someone this story last night. I think the thing that I'm most proud of in my entire life
Nice.
is that finally Chess Club landed on my birthday.
Ooh.
And so I got to drink a dog bowl. And so for the record, for
Wow.
anyone who wants
Yeah.
context, this
Cheers.
is
All right. Oh, and because we haven't brought it up, Shiner is our sponsor.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shiner.
Shinerbach is the
Cheers.
best beer.
Yes.
I
Cheers.
drink as much Shiner as I can possibly stomach every single Wednesday of my life. And it was my birthday finally. So I get a dog bowl. So the tournament starts at 8. I get a dog bowl about 7:45 and I'm like, I'm finishing it and I'm gonna go play round 1.
Whoa.
And I'll whoop ass. And I was so happy. I like it. Was for the record, that's not easy to do. I wasn't.
Performance was enhanced.
My performance was enhanced. It wasn't the easiest thing to do.
That's the equivalent of 2 beers, third in the hand.
Well,
Yeah.
we talk about the difference between a good drunk and a bad drunk, and so I guess we've come upon the fact that Frank is probably a good drunk. Like he's just like it just makes him more.
Yeah,
precise.
Yeah.
just
He's the
like,
type of dude to hug you.
yeah.
I love you.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm kind of even keeled just anyway. It's one kind of personality, and then like I crash out and I need to be in bed with my cats.
All right, guys. Well, it is. I think we've been on for a whole hour, and it's almost 11:30. It's 11:21, so we're going to go ahead and cut it. But this has been amazing and eye-opening, and I had no idea that chess was like it's literature.
8 squares.
It's literature.
Yeah, I was going to say, not much of an idea of anything.
Make sure
really.
to come to chess. We start at 7 every single Wednesday.
Boards
Yeah,
are-
so you guys, go ahead and plug whatever you're going
you
to plug
plug it,
right now.
Frank.
Yeah, so I have to say, Chess Club every Wednesday at the Villager, like religion, 7 to 8. The boards are open and free. Come play with whoever you want. 8 o'clock, we have a 4-round tournament. Winner gets a couple free beers, so come enjoy and play. We invite anyone, no entry fee. Everyone's welcome to play. It is a grand old time.
It's a smart singles club. It
Yes.
We're also giving away a chess club T-shirt to be. So if you want to be entered in the raffle for that, please repost the show on your Instagram story. Anybody? What about you, Cam? You wanna plug anything other than Cam does production, so.
I love you all. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. I will give another shout out to my son, Council. You'll probably watch this in 10 years when I force you to.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Yes,
we had a really good episode that day.
Absolutely. With that being said, let me give one final clap out. And if you want to end it, Andrew, we're solid.
All right, yeah. So I'm Andrew Perot. This is JP High Fashion Nordstrom, Mr. Frank Merlock, Alexandra Burelbach, and Cameron Bortz. And this has been Villager People signing out. Thank you.
So if you're up in Nashville and you see the Village Bar, stop and see if Charlie's there. Tell him who you are, and listen to his wisdom, and listen to his stories, and listen to his hopes and dreams, his downfalls and his glories.